Now, folks, okay, the warning signs were there well before Tillis rubber-stamped Trump's pick for defense secretary. The New Yorker reported Hegseth stepped down from 2 veterans groups after, quote, financial mismanagement. Then sources told NBC News Hegseth's drinking worried his co-workers at Fox. Now, all this information was brought to Tillis's attention during the confirmation process. As for Hegseth, he dismissed the accusations as, quote, anonymous smears. Joining us now, former Republican Communications Director Tara Setmayer. She is the co-founder and CEO of the Seneca Project, and MSNBC political analyst Basil Smikle. He's a professor of practice at Columbia University School of Professional Studies.
You know, Tara, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but, you know, I watch Real Housewives. I think Basil watches, you know, maybe 1 or 2 episodes. I know Michael does it. Okay, Alicia, she catches it when she has time. But I'm a Housewives watcher. And Senator Tillis reminds me of the Housewives that have all the smoke in the confessionals. And then when they get to dinner or they get to the event, it's just very timid and they're going along with the get along. I want Senator Tillis to have kept that same energy, not just in the confessionals, but when you're at the table with the president. And it feels as though that it's just a lot of wham, wham, oh my goodness. But when the rubber has met the road, like when it was time for him to vote whether or not to confirm Pete Hegseth, he couldn't manage to muster up the courage that he did muster up for this bill, this big, ugly bill that, you know, now he's retiring.
Listen, I have no patience for men like Senator Tillis who decide to let their testicles drop now after they don't have to run for re-election anymore, instead of at a time when it was important for the United States, for our democracy, for our men and women in uniform, for all of the people who are suffering now as a result of Donald Trump's policies and the people, the incompetent, unethical, unqualified people that people like Senator Tillis voted for. He knew good and hell damn well the day he voted for Pete Hegseth that he wasn't qualified to be Secretary of Defense. He knew the guy's record. He knew that he was a Fox News morning host who had credible sexual assault allegations against him, had credible accusations of drinking, had never run a complex organization before, in fact, running 2 veterans organizations into the ground. He knew Pete Hegseth's reputation. He knew at the time and still went along with it. Just like he knew about RFK Jr. and his crazy wackadoo conspiracy theories about health and vaccines. And look what he did. He voted for him anyway. He voted for Kash Patel, who's running the FBI, and another conspiracy theorist who was supporting January 6th insurrectionists. I mean, the list goes on and on. So we're supposed to give Senator Tillis a gold star now, because now that he's not facing re-election anymore, all of a sudden now he's shocked that there's gambling in Casablanca? I don't want to hear it. I don't think that he should be challenged. The fact that he still can't say that he regrets that vote tells you everything you need to know about the craven cowardice of the Republican Party and how we got here today. I have no patience for it.
Yeah, but I agree with Tara on that last part especially. There's very little patience left for people who find their spines or other parts at the last minute. Thank you for that, Tara.
I mean, if it applies.
It applies. But